Hi guys, I'm Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about I'm just an attention pit stop. She's hot and cold. So this was a question from a viewer, and basically what they said in the question was the last time that they met up, she was happy all over him like a cheap suit and said she wanted to see him again but got ghosted. So he said, she seems to think I'm just an attention pit stop all the time. So with this girl who seems like she's interested sometimes and then suddenly she starts ghosting you, it seems like she's just talking to you when it's convenient for her. So I think you're 100% correct when it seems like she's using you as like an attention pit stop. I think that's definitely what's going on here. She likes the attention that you give her, and she likes to come back to you to give her basically a little bit of an ego boost. She might not mean anything by it. She might not actually mean to be hurting you in the process. But because sometimes a lot of these women who do this sort of thing are a little bit not self-aware, basically. They're just looking for the attention and what makes them feel good. And they're not realizing the consequences it's having on the other person. Like, I definitely had this experience. I remember after I finished my A-levels, and I went to uni, there was a girl that I had really liked when I was doing my A-levels. And we developed a bit of a connection, and we even said that we liked each other. But the thing is that whenever I would ask to meet up, she would cancel, and things like that. So basically what happened, which I didn't realize at the time, was that she was using me for attention because she liked the fact that I liked her. And that's what it seemed like. It seems like she wanted to get the attention off of me, but she didn't necessarily want to date me or be in a relationship with me. And that's kind of what played out. That's kind of like what kept on happening, which really sucked and it really hurt at the time. But, it was just one of those lessons I had to learn in my own evolution when it comes to learning about this kinds of stuff, right? And then, all of a sudden she was in a relationship and I was like, whoa, what happened? Well, you didn't want to date me, you didn't want to be in a relationship with me, and then suddenly she's in a relationship with someone else. It's because she just wanted my attention. She wasn't actually that interested in me. She just wanted my attention. And it seems like this is what's going on with her, with this girl as well. Like, she likes your attention, she hangs out with you, but then she ghosts you, even when you say that you'd love to hang out with her again, right? It just seems like she just keeps on coming back for more, for that attention seeking, because it makes her feel good. And I think it's something that we can all sort of understand. I mean, I'm sure you've had people that have had crushes on you, but you weren't interested in them. It is nice to know that someone has a crush on us and someone likes us. It's nice to know that. But obviously, don't play with their feelings. Don't do what this woman did to you. Don't do what this woman, the woman that I just described did to me. Don't string someone along just because you like their attention. But it does happen. But it is nice to feel, and it does give you a bit of an ego boost when you discover that someone has a bit of a crush on you. Okay, but again, it's not something that you want to drag out. So this is what will happen, basically, if a woman just wants your attention. So it can seem like they come back. They may even say that they like you, but you can never get them out on a date. You can never lock them down into that relationship. It just seems they just come and go when it's inconvenient for them. And you may not hear from them for like a couple of weeks, and then suddenly you'll hear from them. Because maybe they started dating someone new and it didn't work out very well. And because they're afraid of going alone, they reach out to you because they need that validation and they need that, that validation that they are adored and wanted, right? And they get that from you, you see? So that's sort of like what can happen with women that just want your attention. So what she's obviously clearly giving you here is mixed signals. So, the last time you met, she was happy all over you and even said that she wanted to see you again, but she ghosted you. So that seems like mixed signals to me. And there's a quote that I see floating around on the internet all the time, and that is, take mixed signals as a no. You want to date someone that won't give you mixed signals. You want to date someone who is enthusiastic about you, who, when you ask them out, they say yes and they don't ghost you, right? It's easy to meet up with them on a date. Like, it's easy to, if a woman likes you, she will make it easy for you. I think I learned that from Corey Wayne. He says that quite a lot. You know, if a woman likes you, she will make it really easy for you. And that means she will say yes to going out with you. She will show up to the dates. She won't ghost you. That's the kind of woman that you need to be focusing your attention on. So if she reaches out to you now, considering everything that's happened, realize that she is an attention seeker. And if it were me, I would ignore her. So that's the advice that I'm giving to you. If she reaches out to you again, hoping to go out with you for a date so she can do the same thing again, just say no. Because it seems like this is something that's happened to you quite often with her. So if she reaches out to you, just give her a taste of her own medicine. Just ghost her, or just say no. Just say, I'm not interested. I don't want to speak to you. I'm not interested in continuing this kind of connection that we have. I'm not interested in it anymore. So that's what I would do. That's something that I wish I had done when it came to this girl that I was into and she was stringing me along. You know, I wish I had just been like, okay, after the first time she done it, I wish I had just ignored her, right? And not continue to pursue that. So the only thing left to do then is to move on and keep on dating until you do find that girl who is really interested in you, who is enthusiastic about you, who doesn't play these games with you. Okay, and give yourself some time to get over it if you feel like you need some time to get over it. Maybe you've already had enough time, but if you feel quite hurt and still quite upset, then give yourself a little bit of time for your feelings to simmer down, and then you can reevaluate a bit later and start getting those dating apps so you can start dating new women. Okay, so I think that's what's probably best in your certain circumstance. If there's any question that you would like me to answer in a future video, if there's any topic that you would like me to discuss in a future video, then please leave it down in the comments, and I shall get to it as soon as I possibly can. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com. Thank you so much, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.